Good morning, this is Sifu Slim coming to you live from Needles, California. I am here bright and early in January, and I'm at the Rodeo, which in the winter time is vacant. So there's the stockyard area, and there over yonder is the stage, the seating, the bleachers, and the announcer's booth. So, and there's some lights. So if they do it in the springtime or the summer, in Needles it can get up to 110, 126, so you'd want to be doing it in the evening, at nighttime, or early morning, so hence the lights for nighttime rodeo. So the sun is spectacular, and sunrise in Needles, California is spectacular. One of the things is you can see for 25, 30 miles in many places in this desert area in the west, in the Arizonas, Utahs, Wyomings, California, Nevada. You can just see forever because you've got mountain, valley, and no trees. So very limited trees. You can see some in the distance, but this is desert area, and there is the soil, and it's hard to grow things in it. You can see over yonder some scrub plants growing in there, but that's what you've got in this desert area. Now you ask, why would someone want to come out here? Why would someone want to live in an area like this? Well, if you think back to the 18 and 1900s, there was an expression, "Go west, young man, go west." I think that was in the 1920s or 40s, somewhere in there, but it may have been before. It might have been 1890. I'll have to look that up. But you wonder about that. Now, why would someone in the 1800s want to go west? It's the same reason today. There are less people out here. If you want to be in a place where there's little traffic, where homes are affordable, where people have a slower paced life, you could come to an area like Needles, California. Now, it's not for everyone, but people say, why would you want to live here? Well, why would you want to live in Phoenix? Why would you want to live in Miami? There are many places you'd wonder. I lived in New Jersey for a better part of 20 years. I enjoyed it, but it's the most densely populated state in the nation. So, it's crowded. You get on the freeway, and you at one point you had to get up at 7 and leave at 8, and eventually you had to get up at 4 and leave at 5, and you may have to do even earlier now. Just there's so many people if you have to do a commute to get to work or to your activity. So that's a situation. You want to enjoy your life. Well, how do you enjoy it? Well, you need time, you need space, you need some solitude, some camaraderie. Those are some of the things. So in Needles, California, you can currently buy a 3-bedroom, 3-bath that's newer within the last 20 years for $180,000 to $220,000. That's in good shape, or it doesn't need anything. You can't do that in Orange County, Los Angeles, Santa Barbara, by the coast, anywhere that there are a lot of people who are demanding housing. You can't do that. And so here in Needles, you can still do that. So there's one advantage. It's blooming hot. It's bleeping hot, starting in March, going through September, maybe even into October. So if you don't like heat, you avoid that, or you live at night and early morning and you stay in air conditioning the other parts of the day, or you stay in the river. We're on the Colorado River here, and that's down in the valley, not too far, about a mile from here. And that's what people do. They jump on the Colorado River, they do inner tubing, wakeboarding, water skiing, swimming, fishing, all those types of things on the Colorado River. So there you have it from Needles, California, a historic railroad town and a town of Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66. This is a town that prosperity has forgotten, so that's why you can still come here and enjoy some solitude for a budgetary thing that's affordable to many. One of the new industries that's coming in is marijuana growers, because here the electrical rates are about 1/3 of what they are in other parts of California, and it's a utility that's owned by the local utility board, and they are a profit, they put it all back into lower utility rates. So that's one of the draws here. And space to rent one of your places or to buy some land and build your growing area for the marijuana is much more reasonable here than in most places in California. So it's pretty incredible. We're right across the river from Nevada. We're at the border here, and we're across from Mojave, Laughlin, Nevada, etc. Bullhead. There's a nice name for a town, Bullhead. So that's what's happening out here in Needles, California. And come out and check it out. Get your kicks on Route 66. You can take a train here from Needles to Los Angeles, and it's a 8-hour trip, I think. Probably a 5-hour drive, but you leave at 11:59 at night and you get in at 8 the next morning in Los Angeles. So there you have it from Needles, California. I'm Sifu Slim, and I'm wishing you all the best in your health, happiness, wellness, and prosperity. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, be kind to the planet, and you'll have a great life. I wish you all the best. SifuSlim.com. Check out my book, Sedentary Nation, my other book, The Aging Athlete, and my soon-to-be published book about how to handle the education of a young athlete so that they can have a good experience and a good life after the high-performance athletics are over. Wishing you all the best. Aloha. Schönen Tag. Tschüss.